Alrighty, so we've got our app paired, we've got our tree here. Now we're going to run through just some of the stuff that's already built into the app. So there's some pre-built settings already. Here's sunset, forest. This one has a more noticeable effect. It's twinkly. It's mostly green with a little bit of bluish green and yellowish green in there. So these are all under the natural. Here's meteor. Some of them are more exciting than others and have bigger movement. You see right here it says this scene does not support speed adjustment. Some scenes do. And so for those, you'll have a control there where you can choose that. And then there are other categories. Here is festival, funny, life, emotion, relaxation. And then they sometimes will have collabs. So here's the Dallas Mavericks collab. This one here's Awaken has a speed. So here is the normal speed. Here is the fast speed, which is looks like it's mostly just a change in colors. So yeah. Here's sleep, same normal speed, high speed, low speed, etc. The other thing you can do is just choose a single color, and so here are regular white lights. Here's very warm. And here is very cool, so you're not stuck with only the annoying LED bright blue, but you can do warm instead if that's what you want. And then there's also individual colors that you can choose just right here on the wheel. I have some favorite colors saved. Those carry over from other apps. You can have it listen to music, and so then it is reactive to whatever it is that's happening. Right now, it's responding to my voice, so if I'm quiet, it should stop. Oh, okay. And that is, you can choose whether the sound is listening from here or if it's from whatever you're playing. So if you want to play music on someone else's device, you want the device to be the source. But if it's from your own phone, then you can choose from this device, and you can change the sensitivity as well. You can finger sketch, so that's saying if, maybe I want to choose the colors on my own. Fill color right now is red. Let's do some green. And you select the section, it zooms in, and then you decide how much of it, because these are all individual lights, but from different sections. So you can see it's reflecting back there as I paint. So you can do it that way. You can change and give it an effect instead. Okay, so now we're going to do the AI mode, and say you want to decorate your tree around a specific theme. I have a photo here of my tree skirt, so I'm going to add that and then let it create some lights for me. Oh, we have to select it and let it create the scene for me, and we'll see if I like it or not. But it is a nice way to get something that looks cohesive and is a little bit easier than trying to program all on your own. So it says, I recommend a dynamic lighting effect that shifts and blends colors, mimicking the intricate patterns and textures of woven textiles, creating visually captivating ambiance. Sure, apply it and we'll see if we like it. If we do, we can save it. So what I don't love about this is that it's very subtle. The colors are not picking up on the camera very well, but there's some very light red, and I don't love it. So I am going to hit edit, and it looks like they're here, but they're not very dark. I'm going to pick a different background color. And so we're going to make it brighter red. And now we can see the effect a lot better. and it looks a lot nicer. So it's very similar. It's a good starting place, and then you can edit from there. Or if you just don't like it, you can start over or retake your photo. But this actually looks pretty nice. It's red, it's white, and those are the colors that are in my tree skirt. So if that's what I wanted to do, I could keep that. I have some other inspiration photos though. If I like it, I can name it and then I can just save it. So now it becomes a template I can use anytime. Okay, so I did this once already and I didn't really like it. So I took a new photo of my curtains and we're gonna do it again with my curtains, this time with a more close-up. This is the one that I use. I'm gonna do a more close-up one where the color that I want is more bold and more featured. And so we'll see what it comes up with and if it is a little bit more balanced into what I like. Okay, so this one mentions a lot more blue and some floral. So let's find out if we like it. Oh, so this one, the blue, I don't know if you can tell, but the blue is swirling around from the middle and going toward each side. That's kind of nice. We're still going to edit it and we're going to see what we have. I'm going to change the speed to be a little bit higher um, because I want the effect to be more noticeable. But the color scheme I like. All right, now I'm going to do one more AI just because I think that this is a really great use case. Here is a pride flag. So say you're like, you know what, I really want my stuff to match my pride flag, but it's a pain to try to program a bunch of colors. I think that this is a really good use of Govee AI functions. And so this happens to be the lesbian flag. And we will activate it and we'll see what it looks like. Look at that, beautiful. It matches the colors. I don't have to do any color picking. I don't have to fiddle with it. So if you have something very specific that is a recognizable theme or color scheme, and I think pride flags are a really great idea of that, this is a really nice implementation of it so that you don't have to stress about it and think too hard about it. And say you're like, you know what, I think that this isn't orange enough. We're gonna do more orange here. You can totally do that. You can change the speed and say like, hey, we want more speed. So yeah, that is the Govee Christmas String Lights 2. And if you found that this video was helpful, if you want to support me as a creator, or if you just want a link to the exact thing that I'm using, there is a link to the set of lights below. Also, feel free to share any of the questions that you have about it. I tend to respond to questions as fast as I can in the comments. So if you are not sure if you want to get these and you have some lingering questions, feel free to post those in the comments as well.